Hey, this is Mariela from the Functional Company. All right, so what do I do when somebody wants to feed me during my period of fasting? Because this might have happened to you if you've done fasting in the past, or if you're thinking about doing it, something that could happen, which is that you're around your friends and your family and suddenly you're not eating you're skipping that meal, or you're just basically not eating the whole day, whatever your fast is. And you know exactly what's happening with your body. You know you're putting your body into a self-maintenance state where it's cleaning itself, but your friends and family don't know, right? And so what happens is, like, maybe you're just skipping the meal, and then somebody, especially if you're coming from families that are very oriented around food, right? Like your parents, your mom is used to cooking and just wants to make sure that you're well fed, a very nourishing attention. And also friends, right? They want to make sure that you're well. And that's really the intention when somebody comes to you and says, hey, you need to eat. Like, why aren't you eating? Yeah, you should start eating. Like, how long have you not been eating for? And things like that. So there are a couple of things to say here, right? So this is how I would handle it. First of all, I would talk to them about fasting, and I'd say, hey, fasting is actually a tool, something that we've been using for so many years because our ancestors didn't even have refrigerators, right? So imagine what they would do. They would hunt, they would feast, and then they would have to fast for some time. So our body is actually really built for this. But did you know that the Nobel Prize was won in 2016 for somebody discovering the mechanism that the body has to clean itself, to clean up all of the trash internally? And this mechanism is optimized when we fast. And so that might actually get them to, be more interested. And then you can just share some of my videos, share with them more information about Dr. Jason Fung, for example, who has a lot of great information on fasting. And just encourage them to get more information, because it's actually a health tool that we can apply to maintain our health for the long term, right? So that's as simple as I make it, right? I just mentioned that one thing about the Nobel Prize because sometimes that's a very validating piece of information for people. It's like, whoa, the Nobel Prize. It's like, yeah, this is actually something our body is built to do. And when we fast, we're actually optimizing our body's ability to clean up all of the junk that's in the blood and around the cells. So it's actually a fantastic tool, and I actually encourage you to look it up, and you can share with them our YouTube page, which is Functional Co. You can share with them any videos that you find interesting that you think they might like. I also have a podcast, Flip Your Mindset, about health. Lots of different information. You can help them to just get more information, and it helps to reduce sugar cravings. It helps you have more energy. There's different ways that you can handle it, but basically, if you don't know like the technical things to say, just say, look, you know what? It's a health tool that our ancestors have been using for a very long time, our ancestors. And I highly encourage you to just look into it. It's actually very, very interesting, and share with them your wins, your successes. What have you noticed? My cravings have gone down. My energy's gone up. I've actually lost 10 pounds, etc. Right? Whatever your wins and successes are from having done it. And then share more information so you're not getting into some kind of a battle there, right? But yeah, that's all I want to share this time around. It's just that sometimes, it is a good intention what your friends and family have when they're trying to ask you to eat or convince you to eat or otherwise. But if you maintain your position because you know what you're doing, then it's much easier to really talk to them about it, and then just share information about it, right? All right, thanks so much for tuning in. That's all I have this time around. I will see you on the flip side. Hey, if you're liking the information on this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the button, and share this with your friends and family. We've got lots more information coming. Thanks so much for being here.